Hey there, and welcome back to the campaign as King Renly, Baratheon. Stannis is still alive. He is lording it out in Dragonstone. We might let him live. He's a bit dishonoured at the moment. He is known as a kinslayer. He is known as dishonourable, R'hllor and all that nonsense. So I don't think he's going to do very well with life. We'll just leave him on his island to waste away. We're currently at war with both Cercei Lannister, who does not have much support at all, and the House Marbrand, who would like to install Lord Tyrek here as the Lord of the... Oh, Westlands. I probably said Stormlands before, but yes. They want Tyrek the Wet Nurse. If you're not sure who Lord Tyrek the Wet Nurse is, he's the fella Tyrion and Jaime were talking about, crushing beetles with a rock. So the Westlands have really fallen. House Lannister has really fallen if this is the guy they're choosing to be in charge at the moment. He's definitely not the best match. He's known as the Wet Nurse, yet they've chosen him. Yes, this is my representative. This man right here. So yes, he could have teamed up with Cercei, who is married to Lord Celtigar, but no, they're just doing their own little separate things. Cercei hopefully will be able to get rid of Castle Rock from her. We can leave the Celtigar boy with Castamere, really. That's not too harmful. And the Ash Marks, we could make another lord there. But there's not really any houses we need to look after. We have, of course, given the Bastard of Griffin's Roost the title over here, the Golden Cloaks. We have our general slots down here all filled in, so there's no one really be careful, but we'll see what happens. I left off without being able to raise my levy, and I still cannot. I'm not sure what's going on here, but the army we will have marched towards where the forces are, and then hopefully we'll be able to rise up someone at some point. Sir Marwyn Belmore likes to join us, but we don't need him. We really don't. I still don't understand though why we can't call up any of our levy. Oh, hang on a second. If I die, Stannis takes over. If Stannis dies, Shireen takes over. And if Shireen dies, Daenerys takes over. That's no good. We need to have a bit of a family boom here. But Queen Marjorie, she's not too interested in that. Well, I'm sure she is, but me, homosexual Renly, why would I ever sleep with my wife? That's absurd. I would much rather be sleeping with her brother. Also, we've got another child over there. Lady Lara. There's a 18-year age gap between the children of Mace and his wife. But good for them. Willis is he's doing what he does. He's got a child. Willis married into House Crane. A good match, a very good match. But anyway, let's get back to business here. I have not. Oh, Garrison for the Vultures, yes. Garrison for the Vultures, that's the word. We have not been crowned yet, and also we're still trying to kidnap Tyrion. Yeah, let's just keep that going there. I have not been coronated, and I cannot, so that might be something to do with why I can't raise, or it might be to do with the vassal limit over here, actually. It would be nice to have a new Lord Paramount of the Stormlands. It will not be Stannis, however. He's too much of a traitor. There is, though, Edric Storm. Now, there was the possibility of giving the position to Sir Gendry the Bull of Bullheart, but I would much rather have Gendry the Bull in my Kingsguard. Maya Stone, we can't grant it to her, and she's married to the Egan there. There is the Stone Bell, who's married to this chap, and they have a lowborn child. I'm not entirely sure what we can do there. Can we get rid of this man, perhaps? Well, maybe. I can't just straight up grant it to her. I would have to grant it to a husband or a child, and they're not about to give it to us. It's a shame. Would have been nice to see either House Stonehind or Stone Bell take over there, or Bullheart, but whatever. Bullheart, he might have been a best man, Gendry. But there is still Edric Storm. We'll be keeping an eye on him, see if he ever asks for a legitimization. It would be nice to leave it to one of my own children, but I doubt I'm going to actually have many of my own children. So we'll leave the position for now, maybe just give it to Gendry, but if this continues for too long, we will switch it over there. And of course, the Hornwoods are the house in power in the north. The Starks are gone. There are still Starks alive. You've got Brandon Stark, you got Jonas Stark, I'm assuming that's the son of Robb, and then Rickon Stark. What happened to Robb then? Robb was hung, drawn and quartered by Joffrey Lannister. That is quite brutal. And then Sansa was beheaded. Arya has just not been found. Brandon, eh? 11 years old, up in Night's Watch area. Rickon is with the Blue Hills, the House Ironsmith. Yeah, well, I'm happy to see Lawrence Snow take over, though. I do like the Hornwood badge. It is my favourite badge in perhaps the whole universe. Anyway, let's get to it. We still can't raise anyone. I think it is probably due to the vassal limit here. There is, however, no one I am too keen to give this position to. The Bastard of the Red Keep. Oh, of course you are. Davos is so cool. He's saying that I'm an inspiration and such. Thank you, Davos. Ruler uncrowned. Yeah, I'm aware. We'll look to that at another point. Any chance of us getting Tyrion at all? We could get the High Septon on our side. I wouldn't mind having a High Septon like me more anyway. Let's go ahead with that. Could imprison a few lords as well. Kenning, not too fun. Who else do I have as a friend here? I don't have any friends, just a lover with Loras. I'll leave that where it is. Ah, what's going on here? You are attacking the Grassy Vale in the Reachman de war over the Grassy Vale. Why is the Grassy Vale not involved here? Could I not just transfer them over? Grassy Vale? No? Grassy Vale, please don't lose your life or whatever. We have been called to the Night's Watch again, but this isn't anything to do with us. It's nonsense. Night's Watch. Why would the realm get involved there? Sir Andrew Estamont, my cousin, would like to get married. We'll allow him to marry as he pleases. He's married a lady named Cercei. Of course he'd marry a lady called Cercei. It's not as if we're at war with Cercei right now. The Ashmarks have more people than us, and Daemon is a good commander. But Cercei's forces are the main... They're the main force here I want to deal with, so we'll see if we can deal with them first. And also, John has defeated the Night's Watchman. Good for him. Let's go see if Loras can take care of Cercei's forces, and hopefully the Ashmarks will not get involved. Yes, well, fake promises. We will not give the lands over to the House of Swan. That's ridiculous. We have captured Sir Tybalt Heatherspoon. Excellent. Perfect. And we'll be liberating Ox Cross. Cercei now is held out in our castle here, but we can't personally lead any men after it, so we'll have to fall back a bit. Let's fall back to around Painhall. I think I'm going to need men for this, so we are going to make a new Lord Paramount of the Stormlands, and I think it will be Edric, the Bastard of the Red Keep here. Robert's child, who I do like, so he's got that going for him. High Lordship of Shipbreaker Bay is all yours, Edric. He's chosen names, so we'll be changing that, of course. We'll find a stag. I think they're in the late numbers here somewhere. There's plenty to do with it, so we shouldn't miss it at all. Ah, there we go. Let's go with the prancing one again, and we'll give him the inverted colours. So a black background with a yellow stag. And we'll give him the name. What do these guys have? You were Bullheart, you were Stone Bell, you were Stone Hind. He's a bull, so maybe he's a half Florent bull. Storm. Yeah, House Stormbull. Why not? Lord Edric Stormbull. We'll be granting him the Lord Paramountcy of the entire Stormlands here. It's unfortunate. I do have a lot of my council members here who I would have liked to maintain, but we can't maintain this vassal limit at all, so we will just simply give him the land. He is my heir. He's married to a... not married, he's betrothed to a high tower, so he should be able to do well there with that alliance if he ever goes through it. We do still have a few over the limit, though, and that would be primarily due to the areas over here. We can't create cornfield, otherwise I would much rather do that. Could make Cercei a bit more powerful. That would get rid of 3. Oh, we can actually raise up all these people now. Yeah, they're very happy. Let's raise up an army from here. 60,000 Reachmen should do the trick. We'll split them into 2 forces. We'll actually put your army down there. We'll send you guys all up on your way. We'll give you your commanders. Makes sense to have Lyle lead one. He is right there anyway. Offense or defense, that is the question. I think I'd much rather go for unyielding. And Humphrey Swift is up to no good with my plot against Tyrion Lannister. They're all fighting each other. I'll hold him to stand down. Very good. He disapproves of my action, but... Well, as for Mace, yeah, we're not going to go against Mace here. What do I care? Now, I'll have this army led by Lyle, and he will take Aurane and Lyn Corbray, and they're going to march straight over to Castle Rock. The other army will be under the command of Loras Tyrell, with Lucifer Crab and Sebastian Winsington. It's a shame I don't have the other gentleman available anymore, and we're going to send these guys straight off to Ashmark. Very good. Cancel positions again. We do need to replace a lot of guys, so we are going to go for a high, not high, a Master of Laws. We're giving that position to... There's a few Westerman options, and they could be potential Lord Paramount as well. Sebastian Farman could be a man. He's very good for the job, and he's a fellow homosexual, so we might cushion up with him. Let's give the job to Sebastian of Fair Island there, and we'll have him improve diplomatic relations with the Vale, perhaps. No, let's have him just perform statecraft officer. Garland will continue his job, and then a new Master of Coin is required. Tyrion is, of course, the best man for the job, but we can't have him take the job. Loafer of Rook's Rest, you'll be sent to collect tax in King's Landing. Very good. And then a Septon, of course, we'll give that to the Red Keep Septon. Good man. Minor titles, we have lost a lot of our people here. Keeper of the Swans, we'll give that to the High Septon. The Master of the Horse, we'll give that to Riker. Hunt to... Staunton. High Almona will give that to Crab. Cupbearer to somebody who likes me, really. Loras! And the Mouse Paramount Knight will give that to Lyle Craycore. Why not? Warlord of the West will have to wait on that a bit, but we'll sort it out later on. And a Commander slot will give that to Gilbert Faring, who is actually of R'hllor and did fight against us for Stannis, but... Oh well, let's get these armies here off and on the way. High Admiral, of course, we'll give that to... Or Rain Waters would be a good choice, we'll give it to him. And the Advisor slot, we'll give that over to Lord Riker. We need the powerful lords of the Crown Lands on our side, yes we do. Excellent, well hopefully everyone here is able to just get off on their way and have a successful job. Loras is about to engage the Marbrand forces. And there's a Dragon Rider. Viserion is now being ridden by a guy called Parios. He is a slave. Great. Well done for you, slave boy. And Rhaegal is ridden by this man here, Alona. Again, a slave. I'm not sure why slaves are becoming Dragon Riders and not immediately being slaves no longer. I don't understand why these men are choosing to remain as slaves despite having dragons. It really does not make sense. But anyway, we have captured Captain Jason of the Hedge Knights. He has been caught. We cannot currently ransom him. Dedicated to the father. Oh, good man. We'll, good fortune to marriage. No, we can't. Nobody there. We can humiliate him. We'll just leave him there. He might be able to pay a ransom off later. Loras has led his forces to Ashmark. Now we'll simply take the castle and hopefully put an end to this war. Yes, we have, or we'll keep going. There's no reason why we can't just sack the entire area there and take some gold home. Your Grace, I'm ready to express that... Oh, you want a job at Lyn Corbray? Not going to happen, Sandor the Hound. Sandor the Hound is actually married. He's married a 17-year-old girl. Good for him. The Ashmark Lord, however, has been defeated. We'll have him forfeit Ashmark. And his other title, Lordship of Ashmark. Very good. So we can now make a new High Lord here. Now, is there anybody we particularly like? We don't have friends. We only have marriage ties and a lover. Who was in charge here? Laura, Sebastian, Lucifer. Well, yeah. Not really the greatest of people to choose from. Aurane. He is my master ships, though. Can't be giving him titles over here, can we? Not Aurane Waters. Although we could. Okay, Rain Waters, we're going to grant you the Lordship of Ashmark. The High Lordship of Ashmark. Congratulations, Orain Waters. I hope you do very well in your new lordship. He's taken the name Storm Sea Horse. That's quite a bit much. But we'll just leave it how it is. There's no real reason to mess with it. Excellent. This army now will team up with the rest of the forces. Put some more pressure on here. 45. They can't take all of them. We'll just simply go over and besiege these other areas then. And we'll let the previous lord rot. Today I was approached by my nephew Gendry. Apparently he is concerned about my health and thinks I'm becoming too frail and thin. Maybe I should eat a bit more. Gendry wouldn't lie. Right, let's take care. He's my Kingsguard after all. Why did my Kingsguard ever lie to me? It's their job to guard me. Next, let's go and take Castamere, which is actually her capital. Gendry's advice was really the motivation that I needed to get back in shape. It was hard to adjust myself to a different diet at first, but now I am feeling much better, ready to take on whatever challenges the world might throw at me. I'll have to throw out some of my old clothes. As for this man, I can accept his offer to be released from jail, but it's not worth it. We'll simply send him off to the watch, I think, if we get a chance. Doesn't look like we do, actually. Right, Castamere, thank you very much. I will be taking that. Everywhere else below. Lord Lothar approaches you, my liege. I have a great idea for a monument. Something to raise our cultural status and make the people notice what a great ruler you are. I would require some gold and your patience. Surprise me. Yes, I'm sure Staunton will never mess us around. Excellent. This is actually 100%. Cercei is prepared to surrender without Castle Rock being taken. She, however, is not in Castle Rock, so why would it bother her? Enforce peace. Excellent. She will forfeit the High Lordship she has of Castamere. And will impress this man with vague promises. And then she will also lose Casterly Rock. Can we also take the other one? No, we can't take the other one. So she will remain the Lady of Castamere, but we could simply just exile her or execute. Yes, we can simply execute Cercei, and we will. She'll be beheaded. Her son, Lord Adrian of Castamere, Celtigar, is now in charge there. Very good. We have the High Lordship of Castamere as well. I'm pretty sure Sarsfield did join us earlier on, so we are going to give them the High Lordship of Castamere here. But then we have the seat of Casterly Rock, and I'm not sure who we would put in there. We could make an entire new lord. There is the husbands. There's House Egan with Maya Stone there, or there is Bella the Stone Bell. She is married to Master Ronald of the Stony Sept. I can't grant it to you, unfortunately, but I could grant it to Ronald of the Stony Sept. He is not a man to be giving such power to. He's really not. House of Craycall. It was Lyle Craycall who invaded here and did a good job. We could give it to the House of Craycall. They are very strong. There's a Desmond. Can't quite give it to Lyle. Could give it to Lyle's brother, married to Lady Vickery. I'm not sure. Not a Lannister. Could give you the High Lordship of Casterly Rock yourself, Septon Willem. Make you a much stronger man. Where is the mother house here? Yeah, just put Casterly Rock to ruin. You could never do that though. It's such a strong, majestic castle. It would have to be ruled by a powerful lord. But yeah, we don't have any other family members. Wensington, House Bolling, perhaps we could seat over there. In fact, Wensington. We could simply seat you there. Who do you have? You have an heir? Your heir would be Sebastian of the Black Cells. Well, we could revoke that and give him this command. Let's do it. Let's revoke this. He will be upset, but he will soon get over it when we give him Casterly Rock. Oh, he's actually out of the realm now. Right. Well, what we'll do is mark him as high interest, and we will try to get him back and to work. Stannis, what's going on? These people aren't even underneath you, Stannis. Stannis is just losing a war here. fella went to here. I cannot form an alliance. I can't do anything. I can't offer to join a war. Okay, well, we'll hold off here for a bit, and we'll try and get him back. The bloody Flux has gone there, but my wife is pregnant. Excellent. We will have a Baratheon heir. Sebastian Wensington, please. Please. What did I press? Let's not. Can't invite his wife over because he's a junior partner, but why can we not get you back involved? You're in wars against all of these people, of which I am not hostile to. You're underneath Stannis, but these guys are still not. I don't see any way to join their war. Can't get any betrothal, of course, because why would we? I would like to give it to that lord, though. He's been a general and such. We could have just exiled him for no reason. Let's have a look at the rest of the Wensington family. Not great. That is about it. The other females here aren't options. Or is the House of Bolling. Not really two people, but I do like you. I like you all. Sir Harlan of Storm's Drum, you are the head of the house. Could simply give it to you. You wouldn't have this castle here, so it would be a bit of a trouble between the two of you, so I will simply give it to not your heir, but Ronald instead. We grant you Lordship of Castle Rock and the High Lordship of Castle Rock. Excellent. Let's put down these armies now. They don't need to be raised, and let's end the episode off. I won't give away a Lord Paramountcy now, although it will probably go to Ronald here. Is any marriage we can go for at all? No. Thank you for watching. It's a shame I couldn't give it to Sebastian. We'll find something for him once they are back in the realm. I'm sure there'll be something around here that does free up. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.